Arcade story.
I'm tired of playing the sideline.
Terry.
Gotta make my own highlights.
Time for a real fight.
For the fight of my life, show 'em what I got, 'cause you know.
Brazil.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
よろしくお願いします。
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
気合入ってますね。すごい。
Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる？
All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Lays on the pressure with the projectile.
いいのが入りましたね。今。
Strings it all together. The damn KO.
決着ですね。
Player one took that convincingly. But what's next?
今負けちゃった方に戻り返してほしいですね。
You got that one. Oh, next round started. Grabs him,
天才か？
scrapping it out up close. Gets out of there with the back tap. A super art?
何これ？すごい派手でいいですね。
They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感。
Just goes for it at this range.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。
Oh, burnout triggered. Player one can't use any drive move. Got him. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Oh, hard fought on both sides. What?
France.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
ワクワクします。
Throws him down. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
A little too greedy there.
外れちゃった。どうするどうする？綺麗な足技。
With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. They're going for the super art?
あ、これかっこいいやつ。どうも羽が舞っております。
Still scrapping for control of the space.
いやいや。
KO!
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Terry. Italy.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
どっちも強そうですね。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Still slugging it out here. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる？どうなる？
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
結構リードしてる感じですね。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Heading into the endgame. KO!
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up a notch. Throws them to negate the block.
ナイス。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Box him with a target throw. Charges forward.
You messed up.
Smart play with the throw.
ナイスナイス。
A super art?
何これ？すごい派手でいいですね。慎重ですね。これ結構有利ですよね。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Ah, burnout activates.
なんかこっちが
Closes it out.
決まったー。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
Dashes forward. Slides in with a fist and keeps the pressure on.
こっからどういくんでしょう。
Super armor. Cold and calculated. Throws them.
今の完璧。
Gets up close and personal. With super art aren't into play. It's really anything goes at this point. The Gladius tries the most. Yo, critical art now?
なんかすごい
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? That throw's gonna take off a chunk again.
今のは効いてる
Nowhere to run.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですか
It is over.
うわー決まっちゃいましたね
9, 8, 2, 0. Game over.
Stronger.
Practice. Training. Pow Pow Cafe 6.
Survivalist, heroic earn my stripes 'cause
Alright,
you know I'm
time
the
for a
right
real
with
fight.
this.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね
Starts off zoning with fireballs. Parries the attack, and any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
どうだ
Player 2 with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですねいやーどうだどうだ
Decides to meet them in the air. Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
They get driven into the wall, heats it up with a combo into super.
これが SA 技ってやつですね
Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Scrapping it out, nice! One combo can end this round right now.
どっちもギリギリいいよいいよ
Smart decision though. The chip damage was enough.
決まった
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. We're just getting started here. We'll take control.
個人的にもガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね
Risky up close scrap still going. Great work, just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね
Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうなるんですかねここから
Goes for the fireball, which is very... Ooh, yeah, just like that. Full SA meters on deck. That was decent.
めっちゃ惜しいドンマイです
In there.
決まった
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them that you're for real.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
どっちも強そう。
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
惜しい。
Backs them into the corner.
どうなるどうなる？
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance.
どうだ？
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throws them. What's next? Okay, they trade hits. Going on the offensive, experiencing burnout.
頑張れ！
This is a critical point of the round where they're in there.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Round 2.
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Medium kick hits. Shows the medium kick.
ナイスナイス。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Knockdown and... You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? KO!
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Fires off a nightshade pull. Betting it all on the drive rush. Is it time for the mix? Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters have a... Oh, the throw connects.
すごすぎ。天才。
Drive gauge, good decision with that throw.
慎重ですね。
Dangerous range here. Nightshade pull. Close range projectile. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Stick drive rush. Here comes the corner pressure.
いやー一気に
Super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you.
もうすごいことになってるよ。危ない危ない。でもまだいる。
Real test of nerve speed. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. They are done.
決まっちゃいましたね。
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Orchid tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
こっからこっから。
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
It's okay. You're doing well.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Fireball from very long. What's next here? Nice.
天才か。
Reads their mind and techs their throw.
どうするどうする。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Drive rush. Gets in their face.
頑張れ。
Surprises them with a drive rush. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。いいよいいよ。
Not gets them.
お
Okay, more of that next round.
お。いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Pokes with a medium kick. Tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. Still plenty of time left.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. They were right to be on guard there. Risky up-close scraps still going.
慎重ですね。
There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. They back the opponent into the corner. Now it connects with the throw.
すごすぎ。天才。
But turns, what a finish!
決めてきた。ナイス。
Player 2 puts their strength on show there.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
Throws them to negate the block. Still slugging it out here. Good anti-air. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫。どうなる？
Combo with the target combo. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? There's still a chance here. KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
こっからこっから。
Springs forward with the drive rush.
いやーどうだどうだ。
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Fires a power wave! Grabs and throws them away.
いいですね。
Manages to block the jump-in attack.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Backs away. Drive rush to keep it going. Solid trigger on the top to block him to pop. Oh! Putting the cherry on top!
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. KO.
決まったー。
Just needed a bit more composure.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね。
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
Checks with the projectile. Sick. So on.
うまい。
Opts for the throw. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Nothing but air for the impact. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
どうだ？
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Surprises them with a drive rush. The fight continues in the middle of the stage.
どうなる？
Very solid corner switch.
あと少し。
Oh! Oh, that happens to everyone.
惜しい。
KO!
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
Fires off in overdrive. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round.
そういうことなんですね。
How will they utilize the corner? A parry? Player 2 can build off this lead.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
The throw
いいですね。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Packs out all of that gauge and offers it up to the claws of Yatsu. Why are they going in? Hang back. The parry. Forward rush. Player godlike parry.
なんかすごい。白熱してます。
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What closes it out?
よ、名勝負。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
なんか本当勢いがすごいですね。いやー、もう勝ってしまうんでしょうか。どうなんでしょう。
Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs some anti-air in the front. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start to good decision with that throw.
これは強すぎですね。
Uses the gauge for a super on.
何これ。すごい風でいいですね。
The Wolf of Southtown is on the hunt and ready to show his face. My man's about to show everyone who wants this town. The throw doesn't connect.
いきなりいきなり。
Why are they going in? Hang back. How did they read that throw? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Ooh, what a smart throw.
いけるよ。集中集中。
This is a critical moment. On a controls. They're just gonna go for it with the super.
なんかすごい
What are they gonna do? One player is in burnout state. Are you kidding me?
うわー決まっちゃいましたね
Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
最後まで全く気が抜けない試合でしたね
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね
Checks with the projectile. Tons of drive and help to work with. Goes for the throw.
どうだ
Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれはヒヤヒヤします
Grabs him, throws him. What's next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets him.
おお
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
いやーどうなるんだろう
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね
Goes for the super art? Deadly implication hit. Good choice to net some damage and poison them as well. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Shows a medium kick. Genius read. Drive rush to keep it going. Drive gauge is looking bad. What do they do now?
いいよいいよ
Ah, burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Jump. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
どうなるんですかねここから
Raw super art. What a finish.
決めてったナイス
Okay, on to the next one.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いが見たいです
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける
Keep at it.
大丈夫大丈夫
Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Blocks the jump in.
どうだ
Yes, like that.
すごい
Can't tech the throw. Good parry there and
どうするどうする
takes them all the way to the corner with that. Will they be able to muster up one final push? The jump, no worries about that.
いや惜しいな今の
Both fighters are barely alive.
どっちもギリギリ慎重ですね
So
ナイスナイス
let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. KO!
ナイスナイスかっこい
Yes! Keep it up.
いいや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね
Early rounders takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Grabs him. Very slick with the pump. That's what we want. Digs in deep to get that drive in.
いいですね
Barely blocks the jump in. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. This is gonna be bad news. Why are they going in? Hang back. Blocks it. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Oh, great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね
Yo, knock, knock, open up the door, it's real! Got Zeus coming for you with the claws of steel! The next touch may decide this round.
すごい激闘ですねどっちも負けないで
Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Back into the corner. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
あそこからの逆転はしびれますね
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Fires off a nice straight pulse.
いいですね
Ooh, what a smart throw.
今の完璧
Big gauge lead here. Back into the corner. What's up? Drive rush. Connects with the throw. Adds a bit of OD spice. Orchid spring. The jump and throw is denied. What a lead. Perfection. Keep the trust that off. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive on. Still a chance. They gotta do it. Turns out. No way. Are you kidding me?
決まっちゃいましたね
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
よろしくお願いします。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
始まりましたね。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
The low kick connects. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
どうだ。いやー、どうだどうだ。
Saw that.
ナイス。
Takes a trip. Oh, talk about overextending.
惜しい。
Nice Manejidore. Getting those throws all pumped up. There's still a chance here, KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ、全部勝負なんですけど。
Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. How they utilize the corner. Jumps in.
いいよいいよ。
Was hungry for the grab. Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
面白かったです。二人ともマジお疲れ。
Checking their opponent. Don't worry, it happens.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Goes for the throw. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation.
どうするどうする。
Not shy with the grab.
ヒヤヒヤします。二人とも
KO.
決着ですね。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
いやー、どうなるんだろう。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
こっからこっから。
Nice Manejidore. Getting those throws all pumped up.
いいですね。
Quick breather. No worries about that.
いや、惜しいな今の。
Fires a power wave. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Medium kick hit. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. The low kick hit.
すごすぎ。天才。
A real test. Sees the overhead coming.
ちゃんとガードしてる。
Flatline zone.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Send him home. You got this one.
いや、強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. The throw whiffs. Let's see how these two try to set the tone of the match. Ooh, what a smart throw.
すごすぎ。天才。
Ooh, get ready to be thrown to the side.
慎重ですね。いったれいったれ。
Oh, the throw connects.
今の完璧。
Ooh, you never know what can happen. Swan Lake is on fire now. Look, flatline zone.
決まったー。
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be grateful.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
なんかワクワクします。
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Tries to throw but doesn't connect. It's okay. You're doing well.
惜しい。
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Goes for the throw.
うまい。
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, easy tech. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
いやー、どうだどうだ。
Feeling feeling out the spacing.
お、どうなるんでしょうか。
Keep at it.
惜しい。
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
You're mine.
Get some.
お
Well read. Keep going.
ー、いや強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Charges forward. Genius read. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter.
いいよいいよ。
Big throws.
ナイスナイス。
Both fighters planning something? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Ooh, yeah, just like that. Throws them.
すごすぎ。天才。
Player 1 is in a very good spot.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか。これは
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Player 1 got a huge confidence boost there.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
Projectile to try and change the situation. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Shows the overhead.
どうだ。
Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなるどうなる。
Overhead
どうなる。
throws them to start the corner pressure. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Throws them to negate the block. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Scrapping it out up close. Pokes with a medium kick. Sai Hasho? Oh, burnout trick gets him.
ナイスナイス。かっこい
Well read. Keep going.
い。いやー、強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Going on the offensive? Throws them to negate the block.
ナイ
Anthony!
ス。慎重ですね。
Scrapping it out up. Charges forward. Following up. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Oh, says no to the impact.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
Experiencing burnout. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Ah, from in there.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Player 1 showing time in the lab pays off.
Now, find a new rival.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
Good parry there, and any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Both sides looking for an opening.
なんか読み合ってる感じですかね。わかんないけど。
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 has the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。どうするどうする。
Will this super art connect?
どういうことこれ。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Neither gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in.
おどうだ。
We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Brooke takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. KO!
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Yes! Keep it up!
いや、強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
いやー、どうなるんだろう。
Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it.
なるほど。
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Is it time for the mix? At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in. Kill rush, nice.
全然気が抜けませんね。
You got nothing to worry about. Forget that.
めっちゃ惜しい。どんまいです。
Crowds will come in. Yo, get up the line now. Time to take this momentum and really, the drive impact doesn't work.
いやー、頑張れ。
Both of them back off. You got this. And whiffs. They're wide open. Closes it out.
よ、名勝負。
Player 1 has to be pleased with that win.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Fireball from very long. What's next here? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Backs them into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Trying to read each other here?
いやー、ここ気が抜けないですね。天才か。いやー、どうだどうだ。
Very solid corner switch. Good. Goes for the super arm? Cycle Storm's bringing a flurry of pain right to their just goes for it at this range.
何これ。
KO.
決着ですね。
Okay, more of that next round.
いやー、強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Whiffs the throw. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game.
そういうことなんですね。いいですね。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Is it time for the mix? They're going for the super arm?
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Spends the gauge to get some crispy damage with the Psycho Storm. Connects with the throw. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not knew the throw was coming. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see impact squash.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
Close range projectile. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Solid anti-air. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? KO.
おお、しっかり倒し切りましたね。
Player 1 must be beaming after that.
強すぎ。すごい。
Street Fight.